Welcome students for our week number 4 of our course Competitiveness Module 8 for the 8th semester. We have a nice topic today. It's a different type of notes. You want to learn how to tie a tie, for example, and you will see that also women can wear ties. And we're going to learn about the different type of ties and how we use this tie. We want to learn 8 type of ties. Of notes for today. We're going to learn that part. So I hope that you enjoy this class, and we're going to have a practice part in the class also with some videos, and I hope that you learn how to make this different type of ties and how to tie a tie. Thank you so much and welcome to this class. Okay, we have the goals for the class is provide you tools to the students to increase the possibilities of enter the labor and business market, also take advantage of opportunities for professional self-improvement. You're going to learn today the different types of notes and how to tie a tie, and learn about the different cultures around the world and society, and how the cultures see all these type of notes and this type of dressing. So welcome to the class. Okay, we have the quotes for this week. We have 3 different ones. One that says for the President of the United States, Theodore Roosevelt, he says, when you're at the end of your rope, tie a knot and hold on. Now you see that, what a beautiful message. The second one says, untie the knot in your heart. And the last one, for Rich Simmons, the greatest barrier to succeed is the fear of failure. Seek the wisdom that will untie your knot. So you see, we have 3 different great messages here. So we're going to learn about that today, about all these type of notes and how to tie a tie and some type of dress code and some story about the tie also. Welcome to this class. Okay, in here we want to learn about a different type of notes. Trying a note is one of the most important skills that everybody should learn. It's something basic. So we're going to turn today in a certain type of scouts today. So we want to learn about this 8 type of notes. Also we're going to have some videos, practices, so you can learn how to do these notes. It does not only help in many practical ways, but it also can save lives during an emergency. So we can do this, and we're going to learn that. We have the first one that is called figure 8 note. So this figure 8 note is a binding, quick and convenient stop note. This is just for stop any type of rope. The second one, half hitch. This is used to tie a rope around an object and back to itself. This is the half hitch. The third one, note, is called half note. This is simple binding note, first step of the square reef knot. The fourth one is called noose note. This creates a loop that tightens when it's pulled, so you can handle it. If you pull, it's okay. This stops everything. The fifth one is called overhang note. It's the simplest of the single strand stopper note. This is for stop also. The second one is called sheet bend. This is joins 2 ropes. You see here 2 different colors. So we have here 2 ropes of unequal or similar size. And the number 7 is called slip knot. The simple loop in ropes and a low sense when tail and its pull. And the 8th one is called square knot. This is a simple way to join 2 ropes made up of 2 half knots. So we're going to learn how to build and how to create this type of notes. Remember that we can use that when we need it or in an emergency. So it's important for us to know, and we want to learn in some videos that we're going to show you how we're going to create these notes. So if you have some laces or ropes, you can get it so you can practice and learn how to build these notes. Okay? And we have also, we're going to learn today how to tie a tie. In here, we have 10 ways to tie a tie. We have the Windsor, half Windsor, 4 in hand, Nikki, Pratt, Eldridge, Baltrus, Atlantic Cape, and Capsule. So you see all the ways that we can tie a tie. The objective of today is that you learn how to do it yourself. So we're going to have some tutorial videos also that we're going to learn about this tie, and we're going to learn about the story of the tie. Okay? We have here some reasons why to wear a tie. We want to learn about some story about the great neckties have always symbolized nobility. Imagine that, nobility, honor, and order. In the 17th century in Europe, the Croatian mercenaries serving in France were the first to wear neckerchiefs. And these neckerchiefs are called, well, the ties. This was a signal to their position and alliances. So this was something special when some of these Croatian mercenaries serving France wearing this, not neckerchief. And also the Louis XIV, the King of France, admired the neckerchief so much, and he regarded this wearing the ties as some type of everyday, and this gives you this nobility, symbolizing the honor and order. So see, this is the story of the tie. So the reason number one to wear a tie is that history favored the Greeks' neckties, and they symbolize the nobility, honor, elegance, and order. The second reason to wear a tie give you confidence. Ties signal capability in the same way that glasses make you look smart, for example. Wherever or not you are, tie makes you look influential, whether you actually have a job or not. And also in this professional board, you can wear this type of ties to get self-confidence. People operate on their perceptions, so the way that the people see you is the way that the people is going to treat you. If you wear a tie with absolute confidence, those that are around you will assume you possess certain type of qualities and abilities. So imagine that this is another reason to wear a tie, to get a lot of confidence, not only for yourself, but only for the people that is around you. The reason number three to wear a tie is the career. It shows you when the people associate all this person well dressed with a suit and the ties, always mark professionalism. Even if you work in a casual office, a tie can only enhance your presentation. Impress your boss and colleagues by being the guy who puts a little more effort into his look by wearing a modern tie like a skinny tie. The fourth reason to wear a tie is just to looking good. Let's not pretend here looking good should be the number one answer to the question why we wear a tie. Nothing says sharper like a carefully selected necktie. You'll want to pick a width that suits your body type. Of course, people who dress well can cater to more than a fact of life when we like it or not. So it's important for us as a professionals, especially for men. If it's a lawyer, you cannot present in front of a judge, for example, with a gold dress. You need to wear a tie. For some professionals, probably it's not that as important, like for example, as an engineer or somebody that work in the fields, you don't need a tie. But in some cases, when you have like a special dinner and a special presentation or any special meeting in your job, you need to make the difference wearing a tie just for looking good. And then number 5, to wear a tie is the extra mile. Think about that part. Tie tends to measure a little on the 60 inches. This is the how to measure this tie. So if you were to scale that out according to the respect barometer, they really go too long away. Who wouldn't thought that a relatively small piece of fabric would make such a big impact? So this is the way that the people look and how you want that the people look to you. Well, the King of France, actually, remember, the Louis XIV, that he gave this importance to the ties, and countless noblemen, soldiers, founders, and CEOs from a lot of a lot of companies are wearing this. But ties are not also for men, are also for women. Like if you see here how elegant these girls looks like and the beautiful tie that they have. So you just have to learn how to tie this type of notes in these ties. In here we have a lot of examples of how a woman can wear ties. Well, it's kind of different than a man, but it gives you a lot of elegance, presence, it gives you this quality of dressing, and the people are going to show respect when you see a woman dressing in a formal way. So I hope that you enjoy this class and this story about ties. We're going to learn now in this practical part what we have to do to wear these ties. Okay, we have these questions for this week. Remembering what century humans started wearing ties, and who was the first and not the neckerchiefs in the war, what this person calls the king, who was the king of France, just to wear this like a status style life. How many types of notes we learned today? Remember how many we learned, and why this is important to learn about notes. And also we're going to get now the practical part, and we want to learn how to do all these different type of notes and all this type of wearing a tie. So thank you so much for your attention, and I hope that you enjoy this practical part that we're going to learn right now. Thank you so much, and you have a great day.